Welcome everyone back to the channel. Madden 25 is out if you have the early access. I clearly do. So, first episode here, Jaguars franchise, gonna get right into this. Gonna wait a little bit before I start playing some games. I'm gonna see if there's maybe another patch or something like that. I'm seeing a few little issues with some things, but apart from that, we should be ready to go here real soon. So you see here, a little bit of a different kind of startup here. You get to have more coach clothes, so that's a positive. We'll pick a little hoodie here for our custom coach. You see the female heads down there. Yeah, nothing too special. Not as cool as the college football stuff, because that's using like generative AI for the faces. But here's the new home screen. Looks pretty nice. You have the news there on the right side of things. But let's take a quick look at this Jaguars roster and kind of my thought process on picking the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, already established quarterback, somewhat has the big deal, but is only a 77 overall coming into this game and does have superstar. We are going to take away that superstar from him. I don't think he should have superstar. We're going to get him back down to star. That's about where he should be. And I think we'll try to earn that superstar status for him again. But already has an ability. Not going to be able to have that. We're going to get him down to star. See that big contract he has, just massive deal that he signed. So that's in the game. And yeah, I mean, Trevor Lawrence was a super hype player coming out. He's been good. Has not been great, but he's been good. But, still wonder if he deserves the deal. We'll have to see. Christian Kirk, one of the weapons on this team. And then you have Brian Thomas Jr., rookie out of LSU. Great athlete, but still has some work to do as a player. See that 68 release? That's something that we're going to have to work on in this first season. Want to get that up. Want to definitely end the season with that in the mid-70s. It's kind of hard to figure out where you can kind of get that release stat upgraded. Then you see the offensive line here. Mitch Morse, 32 years old. Brandon Scherf, probably the right guard, in his 30s as well. So a kind of aged offensive line. But then on the tackles, you do have some younger players. Anton Harrison here on the right side of the line. Somewhat young, as young, 22. And then defensively, there is some interesting players on this defense. Of course, you have Devin Lloyd. Then you have Josh Hines Allen, 27, has turned into a premier pass rusher, superstar X Factor. But then you have Trayvon Walker, former top pick in the draft, and great athlete, has not put it all together as a player yet. Now, the positive for us is that he's still young, kind of came on last season, 10 sacks, got to double-digit sack numbers. So you do have that in terms of the contract this year, next year, and another year after that with that fifth-year player option. So we'll have time to develop Trayvon Walker. And then Foye Oluokun, 29. It's weird to say that's old. That's my age, right? So it's weird to be like, yeah, that's old. It's like, wait a minute. But, the way it is in Madden, these guys are going to regress probably pretty quickly at that age. So, yeah, in terms of the ones to look for. Then we have Jerry and Jones here, a rookie. A little bit of an older rookie at 23, but 93 speed. Cover ratings, not as good. Zone coverage, particularly play rec, isn't very good either at a 65. So, gonna have to work on that with him as well. This cornerback room is probably what really needs to be improved on this Jaguars team. But then take a look here at the defensive line. Mason Smith looks really interesting. 83 strength. Block shedding's already at a 75, so that's pretty good, honestly. It won't take too long to get that into the 80s. Play rec, 72, not the best, not the worst. 74 awareness. Power, finesse moves are going to need work. 84 tackle is really good, though. So something to work with right there as we try to build up that defensive line. But yeah, see the rest of the secondary, it's okay. Cisco, kind of the standout, along with Tyson Campbell. But, Darnell Savage on here. Some interesting safeties on this squad as well. But Again, it's the corner room that needs help. Defensive tackle needs some help as well. That's where we're going to have to focus on building up the defense, corner, defensive tackle, and then probably cornerback and probably eventually safety for sure. Going to have to get that worked up as well on this roster. But tight end looks good, receiver looks good, running back looks good, quarterback should be good. Going to have to improve the interior of this offensive line at center and guard for sure. So, training camp here. This was introduced last year, but this is one of the newer drills here, this pocket presence. I couldn't get gold on this. I don't know. I've seen other people get gold, but I couldn't get gold. I tried like 3 times. That's how often I try these things. I do them 3 times, and I just take the last best score. But you still get a skill point if you get the silver. This is with Mac Jones. Didn't really talk much about Mac Jones. Mac Jones, former starter for the Patriots, as I kind of blow that one, but former starter for the Patriots, now a backup here in Jacksonville. Not sure what his contract status is, but definitely not going to pick up that 5th-year option if it's time for me to do that. That is not happening. If we can trade him, that would be great. The running back one, rushing attack, super easy. You can just kind of hold up on the left stick, and you should be able to get gold. You shouldn't even have to worry about hitting the turbo button. But we get a skill point for Travis Etienne and 2000 XP, so that's a positive. And we are looking here, this is one of the also newer things for linemen. We finally have drills for the linemen, and looking around who we want to give one of these to, and that is going to be to Javon Foster, rookie, 67 overall, so not too bad, 24. A little bit up there in age, but in terms of for a rookie, I know that sounds weird, but we get gold on this first try. I'm actually lying. This is like my 2nd try. But we get gold here. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. Get a skill point and the XP. Was hoping for a dev trade upgrade with him. Did not get that. And so there is that. No dev trade upgrade. Would like to see that for linemen because it might be the only way to do that. So here is the tackle one. I was terrible at this one last year, but I think they kind of dumbed down the running back for us. We still get the air trucking issue. Air trucking still in the game. Chase and tackle. But either way, we get gold here. 51,000 points. And that is pretty good because, guess what? We finally get a dev trade upgrade in one of these drills, mini camp drills. We get the skill point, the XP, and a dev trade upgrade for Chad Mama. And so that's pretty nice. Brian Thomas Jr. gets gold here on this one, wide receiver battle. That's super easy to do. Get the skill point and the XP. So that's very nice there. And we left it at that in terms of training camp. Did a few other ones, but not going to spend the whole time showing you these. So Trevor Lawrence gets another upgrade here. And play actions +3. Throw under pressure is +2. Nothing for awareness just yet. Throw on the run, short, and accuracy mid. So some decent upgrades here for Trevor Lawrence so far as we get close to getting him to 80 overall. Travis Etienne Jr. here. Pretty good ratings all around for elusive back. So we're going to focus on power back for him a little bit here. And break tackle, +1 for break tackle, carrying, and +2 for stiff arm. So pretty good upgrade for him as yeah, pretty nice upgrade. As I want to get trucking up at least into the 80s, and same with the stiff arm. So looking for that. Then Brian Thomas Jr. want to get that release up, and take a look here at his stats right now. His release is a 68, which is not great. Would like to see that up. I mean, that's a really important attribute rating for receivers in this game. So you can get that mostly with deep threat and physical. Those are the 2 ones where you can really get release. I'm shocked it's not more in slot too, but we're gonna go with physical here. Get that catch in traffic, spectacular catch and release. Hopefully, look around here. +2 awareness. Catch in traffic, +2 catching, +3 medium route, and +1 trucking. So no release right there, but still a good upgrade nonetheless. I do like this new upgrade screen where it shows just the whole player instead of like from their chest up. Looks better than what it used to look like. So then we have an upgrade here for Chad Muma and we are going to go with probably pass coverage here. But, you know, take a look here at his other ratings. And also, we do get the star dev for him. So that's a positive too. Young player, getting some extra XP, just a little bit, just up to star, is a positive because, again, all of Madden 24, I did not get a dev trait upgrade doing drills. So that's positive. That's a good thing. +1 man coverage, +2 play rec, and +2 zone coverage. The play rec is really important because he played college football 25. That's a really important stat. I don't know if that's how it is here in Madden, but I've had nightmares with the Sam Houston dynasty with guys just having bad play rec and completely blowing plays. Javon Foster, that upgrade, we're going to go with pass protector for him. +1 impact block, +3 pass block, and +1 pass block power. So pretty good upgrade for him as well. Take a look at his other ratings. That pass block goes up to a 73. Power goes to a 73. So good upgrade for him. We're going to focus on pass block, pass protector for him whenever we do get upgrades for Javon Foster. You know, could be a future starter for us, possibly. So, simulating through, or not simulating through, this is actually me taking that dev trait away from Trevor Lawrence. Superstar, he should not have a superstar. Again, has played good, but has just not played like a superstar, personally. So, gotta take that away from him, back down to a star for Trevor Lawrence. We'll have to earn that superstar for me. Then we have some more upgrades here as we simulated through the preseason. Did cuts, just cut end of roster guys, no one particularly important, so there's that. So Brian Thomas, another physical upgrade, +2 awareness, +2 medium route, +3 release. That's what we were looking for last time. Get it this time, and +1 spec catch. So good upgrade right there for Brian Thomas Jr., up to a 77 overall, and we are very close to unveiling that dev trait. From my understanding, every rookie has star. I think C4 tweeted about it. So every rookie has star. So unless that's a glitch, everyone has star. So no one has superstar or anything like that. Power rusher upgrade here from Hassan Smith. Power moves +3 and +2 for those two other things as well. So again, he's a defensive end. And then Chad Moma gets another upgrade here, probably because he got, you know, star dev, upgrade to star dev, +3 man coverage, +3 play rec, and +1 plus tackle right there as well. So really good upgrades for him, particularly that play rec. And Jerry and Jones, looking around here, I go man to man. I kind of wish I would have went zone coverage, but +2 man coverage, +3 play rec, I'll take it. I hope play rec is as important of an attribute as it is in college football 25 in this game, because I really do like that. I like that it kind of really separates, you know, good players from bad players, from the great players. So storylines. This is something else we have to get into here as we wind down this video. This was promoted as one of the newest features for Madden 25 franchise mode. If we're being honest, this is just scenarios, but instead, hey, you get a practice field. Look, they gave us a new practice field, so that's a positive, I suppose. We're getting asked by a reporter, what do we expect from our defense? And I guess the easiest one is going to be creating turnovers and sacks, potentially, I would guess. So, yeah, 18 interceptions or 40. I feel like 18 interceptions seems like a lot of interceptions to guarantee. 40 sacks seems kind of doable, because, like, 2 players could basically do that. Well, not, you know, do that, but, you know, you figure if you get 2 players to get to, like, 10 each, and then that's 20, and then a couple other guys get 4 or 5, and you should probably get to 40 pretty easily. Much easier than trying to get 18 interceptions. That seems like a lot of interceptions to try to get. So, no preseason for me. You know me, I hate preseason. And then we have all these other things here, these storylines. I am probably going to ignore the majority of these. So, don't expect me to focus on these a lot. Tyson Campbell, Athletic trainer told him to focus on something. We're going to focus on injury prevention. Even though Madden franchise doesn't have wear and tear, which kind of disappointed, but +3 to his injury rating. That's a positive, I suppose. We'll take that. Then we're going to get another one of these from a receiver, starting wide receiver, storylines. Athletic trainer told me to ask you about what we want him to work on during camp. Camp is over. Focus on injury prevention. So we're going to tell Christian Kirk that as well. He will also get the +3 to injury rating. So that's a positive, I suppose. Yeah. The storylines thing seems really half-baked and underwhelming. It's not as groundbreaking as what they sold it as. And again, with them, they always oversell stuff that ends up being so simple and basic. It's like, what are you bragging about this for? This is just a scenario engine stuff renamed to storylines, but we get asked what area of the team is strongest, and I guess it's going to have to be our defense, right? I mean, we have Superstar X Factors on there, so I have to go with defense, right? It's where we get this question. I wish we could get a third answer. It's like, well, no part of the offense really worries me, except maybe the running game, I suppose. I don't know. Can I be more specific? No. Why do I need to be more specific? But we need our O-line to be more consistent, I suppose. I wish you could just be rude to the reporter. It kind of bothers me. You can't be like a dick to the reporter. You have to respectfully answer these stupid questions. Why? I should be able to just tell this reporter to piss off, honestly. Get out of here. Get off the sideline. Get away from me. We're doing practice right now. You're asking me about what part of my team worries me. None. Get away from me. Go away. But you can't do that. So that's a little disappointing. So draft class here, auto-generated. I mean, no one's made a class yet. And I'm probably not going to focus on ever using a real class. We're just going to use fake classes. So this class looks really strong in offensive tackle, which is kind of disappointing because we already kind of have enough offensive tackles. We don't really need any. But this, the national region looks good for left ends, wide receivers, cornerbacks. We need some corners, potentially, so that's a positive. Left tackle, right tackle, then cornerback in the central region and the southeast region, also with some cornerback as well, left tackle and right outside linebacker. We don't really need any right outside linebackers, so not something we have to really focus on, but looks like a lot of the regions have good corners, so we'll get into that next, or as we go throughout the season, we'll get into that. So there it is, first episode of Jaguars franchise in the books, setting the stage for when we come back. It'll be week 1 versus the Miami Dolphins. So yeah, hit the like button on this video, hit subscribe, and be sure to follow the series. Quick thing here, for those of you who've been enjoying the Sam Houston Dynasty on College Football 25, that is probably going to move to a second channel. I'll have the link in the description and the comment section where you can go and check out that second channel. So that's where you can see the rest of the Sam Houston Dynasty. This channel, we're going to switch it directly to just Madden content for the rest of the year. So there's that. So I want to thank you for watching this. Happy Madden Day. So yeah, hit like, hit subscribe. Be sure to come back for more Jaguars franchise, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.